Welcome for all of you who are on Facebook. Good evening to you guys. Welcome to the Leadership TKO Live and Night Show. Make sure I'm good here. You know, gotta make sure everything is together. How are you guys doing on tonight? It's a privilege to be before you guys. It really is. Let me see. It's Thursday, August the 20th. I gotta always reassure myself of that. The days can definitely blend together. But it is Thursday, August the 20th, 2020. We're live on Facebook. We're also live on Spreaker and iHeartRadio, as well as over at the leadershiptkostation.com's website. So listen, welcome guys. I'm Lakeisha McKnight, leadership specialist, wealth mentor, author of several books. And many of you know that my husband and we are about to launch another one. So this will be the 10th one that I've launched and about to be released. And so excited. But the first for my husband and we are planning on actually doing another one as well. So there are many ideas that God has been giving us. And so we definitely want to make sure we're acting in the time that he wants us to move in. And so we're looking forward to doing a virtual book launch. So stay tuned because you all are invited. Okay. You are invited. So I'll let you know how you all can get access and when that's going to actually happen. So stay tuned. But this show, we do this show every single night around 7:15, 7:30ish, depending on what day of the week it is. And the purpose of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. Okay, those are the three areas we focus in on. And so if you want to become a more influential leader, if you would like to grow your income, listen, this is the show to plug into. So go ahead, like or love the stream, comment below in the comment section, share this out. And if I have any wealth builders out there, specifically Winner Circle, go ahead and share this out to the team. Let them know we are live and for them to plug in. And for all of my wealth building family members, thank you so much for your support and plugging into the show, letting me know what your thoughts are. I want to hear from you. I like to interact. I'm a very social bee. So I would love to hear your thoughts regarding the content that's shared. Now, we're going to dive right in because tonight I am going to give you a bit of an appetizer. And many of you know the appetizer that I normally share has a lot to do with leadership, okay? And so I've been focusing in lately, on my leadership mentors books. And one of the books that we've been looking at the last couple of days is Leadership 101. Okay, now, of course, you can go and grab this yourself. I know his books are like everywhere, okay? But you can go and grab it. But this here book is a little teeny book, and you can read it relatively fast, but it has wise nuggets about leadership in it. And so I'm going to share with you a nugget from here, and hopefully it'll bless you just as it's blessed me. Now, the third chapter in this particular book here, it talks about how you can become disciplined. Because the first person that you need to lead is you. You need to lead you first. A lot of times we're thinking, oh, there's nobody following. We're thinking about other people, but we need to consider ourselves. We need to be able to lead ourselves well. And so he talks about this. If you want to become a leader for whom, self-discipline is an asset, and that's what it involves. Like if you want to lead yourself, you have to discipline yourself. You have to engage in self-discipline. And so he's saying, look, you got to follow a certain number of points, action points, in order to engage in self-discipline. Now, one of the points that John Maxwell makes in this chapter, he talks about challenging your excuses. Challenging your excuses. What are your excuses for being where you are right now? What are the excuses for you not taking action today? For you not initiating and connecting with 5 other people that you didn't know? What are the excuses for you, not following up and making those phone calls for your business? What are the excuses for you, for not approaching the people on what we call your chicken list? Those people that you rather not approach because for some reason or another, you might have had a little bit of fear, which has a lot to do with lack of confidence in you and what you're offering. Because if you're confident in what you're offering, then there wouldn't be any fear. If you're confident in knowing that what you have is a solution, there wouldn't be an excuse for you not sharing it. So again, challenge your excuses, because that's what they are. Sometimes my husband and I, we would joke, inside of the house, and we would say, if we say something like, if we make up an excuse, we'll be like, okay, so now you want to implement excuse number 139 in the excuse book. So we'll be joking with each other like that in the house, okay? Because we know we can recognize and we can pick up on excuses when it tries to creep into our mind, and sometimes we'll catch ourselves and just get up and push ourselves to get up out and do what we need to do because we don't want to make excuses. And so he talks about that in this particular chapter, not making excuses. He says to develop a lifestyle of discipline, one of your first tasks must be to challenge and eliminate any tendency to make excuses. Okay? Eliminate it. All right? See, if you have several reasons why you can't be self-disciplined, realize that they are really just a bunch of excuses, he says, all of which need to be challenged if you want to go to the next level as a leader. You have to challenge yourself. I love it. I love it. Now, the other action step he talks about after challenging your excuses is removing rewards until the job is done. Removing rewards until the job is done. This is powerful, okay? Because author Mike Delaney, he said this, any business or industry that pays equal rewards to its goof-offs and its eager beavers, sooner or later will find itself with more goof-offs than eager beavers. So if you lack self-discipline, you may be in the habit of having dessert before eating your vegetables, okay? And so again, you want to focus on, trying to implement that strategy, that plan. Now, some things may require small rewards along the way, okay? But rewarding yourself handsomely in a big way before the job is even done, that's going to defeat the purpose. So you want to just minimize it or eliminate it altogether until you get those essential tasks completed. Okay? All right, let's move on to the next action step. You ready? I'm ready. Now, here is the last action step that John Maxwell mentions when it comes to being self-disciplined. He says, stay focused on results. Stay focused. Stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish. What's the milestone you're trying to get to in your business? Stay focused upon that. Anytime you concentrate on the difficulty of the work instead of its results or rewards, you're likely to become discouraged. Dwell on it too long, and you'll develop self-pity instead of self-discipline. The next time you're facing a must-do task and you're thinking of doing what's convenient instead of paying the price, change your focus. Count the benefits of doing what's right. What's the benefit? Is that freedom? Is that some more? Is it a one-time commission? Is it something whereby if you're encouraging people on your team to get on auto exchange, that'll put you in position to have some what? Residual income. See, this is the beauty of it. You see, author H. Jackson Brown Jr. quipped. He said this, talent without discipline is like an octopus on roller skates. There's plenty of movement, but you never know if it's going to be forwards, backwards, or sideways. So if you know you have talent, right, and you've seen a lot of motion, but little concrete results, you may lack self-discipline. Okay? You may lack self-discipline. He says this, look at last week's schedule. How much of your time did you devote to regular discipline activities? Did you do anything to grow and improve yourself professionally? Did you engage in activities promoting good health? Did you dedicate part of your income to savings or investments? If you've been putting off those things, telling yourself that you'll do them later, you may need to work on your self-discipline. That's what you may need to work on. So again, 3 action steps as it pertains to developing self-discipline is this. Challenge your excuses, okay? Remove rewards until the job is done, and then stay focused on results. I love these nuggets by John Maxwell, and definitely plug in, okay? you want to implement these nuggets for yourself. Now, let's get to the main meal, okay? I want to share my screen. I'm going to go ahead and share it so you can see exactly what I'm looking at right here. So, again, let's get into this right here. And let me show you my screen here. So hopefully you can see what I'm looking at here. Now, we've been really delving into some points and concepts from T. Harv Eker's book. And this book that I'm talking about right now is Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Okay, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind. Now, we're on point number 4, nugget number 4 from the book. And here's what it says. Rich people think big. Poor people think small. It's simple, right? But it's profound. Rich people, people with some cash flow, some pretty good cash flow, they think big. But poor people, they have a small way of thinking about things. Okay, small way. Let's take a look at the law of income. The law of income says, or it states, you will be paid in direct proportion to the value you deliver according to the marketplace. Again, you will be paid in direct proportion to the value you deliver, whatever value you deliver, according to the marketplace. Okay? I like what Buckminster Fuller, the great inventor and philosopher, he said. Look at this. The purpose of our lives is to add value to the people of this generation and those that follow. So this generation and then future generations, that's our job, to add value to the people. Now, we all have natural talents, and part of your mission in life must be to share your gifts and value with as many people as possible. For example, through this show, that's what I'm doing, adding value, sharing my gifts with as many people as possible. And that means being willing to play big. You have to be willing to play big. You know, do you know the definition of an entrepreneur? You know, a person who solves problems for people for a profit, or AKA, in other words, a problem solver. Okay, a problem solver. Would you rather solve problems? I'm going to ask you this question. Would you rather solve problems for a handful, just a small little amount of people, or tons of people? Okay, you see, the more people you help, the wealthier, the more cash flow you can receive, the more rich you're going to become. How many people do you want to help? How many people do you want to serve? You want to become wealthier? You want to give yourself a raise? Serve more people. For those of you who have a home-based business and maybe you're building a network, you want to give yourself a raise? I like what Miss Manisha Delco, okay, she said, you know, she shared it with her husband, Mr. Delco, that if you want to give yourself a raise, what do you got to do? Sponsor and bring in more people. I love that. Because the bottom line is this. Too many of us are not living up to our full potential in terms of both our own lives and our contribution to the lives of others. We're not living up to it. The world doesn't need more people that play small. It's time to step it up. Even in the midst of this pandemic can't hold you. It can't stop you from doing bigger things. You know, it's time to step up and play big. You want big results? You got to start thinking bigger, and you got to start playing bigger. Because the field is big. It's a big field out here, over 7 billion people around the world. Look, you can share your amazing opportunity, what you have, your value, with as many people as you like, especially through social media. So again, I just want to say thank you. Again, this nugget tonight, T. Harv Eker. Here's what you need to know. Rich people, if you want to be wealthy, you need to be thinking big. Thinking big. And if you keep thinking small, you're going to continue to struggle. You're going to continue to work until you pass on. So think big, play big, and you'll get big results. All right? So listen, I thank you so much for tuning in to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show tonight. Did you enjoy it tonight? Let me know in the comment section, what did you get out of tonight's episode? Tonight's session here with the show. What did you get? Let me know. Love the stream if you've enjoyed what you've heard tonight. Share this out. Do your watch parties. Even if you're listening into this or watching this after the fact, after it's over live, you can still do your own watch parties. Let's get this word out to the max, to the masses of people around the world. And listen, if you're plugged in, maybe you've been watching and looking at things on my timeline, maybe you've been trying to figure out, well, Lakeisha, what is it that you do? Because yes, I am wealthy, okay? But do you want to be wealthy? That's the question. Do you want to be wealthy? You see, there are many of us, we're getting access to real money, okay? And there's a difference between what's real and what's fake. Many people think that this is real money. Look at what it says, Federal Reserve note, right? That's what that says, Federal Reserve note. Do your homework to find out what that is. It's a promissory note, a debt note, a debt instrument. But if you want real money, here's what real money looks like. Okay? Gold embedded right in the middle. Gold is real money. And all I'm simply doing, okay, I get paid to save my own money. I exchange some of this fiat currency, I exchange some of it, and I acquire real money, and I'm making money. This is growing as I'm holding it. That's why we say we get paid to save our own money. But then we also get paid residually when we're sharing this out as an option, and we're helping other people to save their money as well, and helping them to grow their money. And so if you want to participate, you can do this. You can plug in and learn. We have presentations, one that's going to happen tonight. At 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you can join me and hundreds of other people on a Zoom platform. Here is how you get access. www.goldrocks.info. That's where you want to go. 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, if you're plugged in already, you have your account. We have training going on right now, 7:30, every Thursday at 7:30. It's called the 5 and 5 training. Learn how to build this business, how to share this effectively, how to go out there, build your list, and even engage in 3 ways. Mr. Murray, Mr. Bustin' Loose, he's going to show you how to bust out of this system of debt. Yes, based on this cash, which is a part of the system of debt. He's going to show you how to bust out of it, okay? And he's going to explain how to use your system, this business, to bust out of it, to be free. So you can also get on it right now. Go ahead. Goldrocks.info. You're going to need the password. So get back with me or the person that shared this with you. You're going to need the password to get on. So I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. I've been your host. Glad to be here with you. We'll be back tomorrow for another session with the Leadership TKO Live Night Show. And so until the next time we do come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone, and God bless.